Welcome to this introduction video to your Virtual Intercultural Mentoring Program, Part 1, Virtual Exchange. In this video, we will talk about the need for intercultural mentoring in virtual exchange. Since you decided to participate in a virtual exchange program, you will be aware that it is based on two major components. Virtual exchange is virtual and intercultural. But are you aware that both of these components influence our communication to a high degree? So, what differs regarding the intercultural experience in virtual versus physical exchange? Your intercultural experience in a physical exchange, of course, is way more embedded and intense compared to a virtual exchange. In a physical exchange, your intercultural experience is your everyday life. You have social interaction with your classmates during, before and after your classes. And besides that, you have many informal, naturally occurring intercultural encounters. In a virtual exchange, your intercultural experience is more restricted to the course environment. Social interaction with your classmates mainly takes place in planned and structured meetings. You will speak on formal topics in a formal language. But still, cultural differences and the cultural diversity in virtual exchange classes are enriching and enable intercultural learning, but can also lead to critical incidents. What are critical incidents? They are defined as situations in which a misunderstanding, problem, or even conflict arises due to cultural differences between the interacting people. Let's look at two examples. In a virtual exchange class between a Spanish, a Swedish, and an Israeli university, a Spanish student sent a kissing emoji in a WhatsApp group. One of the Swedish students felt stressed because she didn't know how to respond. Would she have to kiss her back? In this situation, it helped to clarify that the kissing emoji had a very different cultural meaning. Spanish kiss on WhatsApp all the time. It comes from un beso, which is a common way to say goodbye. Another critical incident regarding code switching happened during a video conference. One team member started speaking Arabic to a classmate who joined late, so he could catch up. The Swedish student thought that was quite rude. The situation could be eased by the information that Spanish and Swedish are not used to code switching due to their monolingual background, while there is a lot of code switching going on in Israel. Since Israel is a multilingual country, it's just not an issue to hear different languages around you. These examples show why it is important to speak about cultural differences in virtual exchange programs. Intercultural learning is one of the major goals of virtual exchange classes, and it can be enhanced by systematic knowledge, conscious reflection, and especially by open conversation between all class members. We want you to have the best possible benefits from your virtual exchange. For this reason, we developed a 4-step program for you, including introductory videos, a personal notebook, 2 intercultural peer group meetings, and a plenary reflection session. Let's take a closer look at it. First of all, we made 4 introduction videos for you. You are right now watching Part 1 on virtual exchange, followed by Part 2 on the question, what is culture? Part 3 on what is communication? And Part 4 on the approach of mindful intercultural communication. These videos are meant to supply you with systematic knowledge and to start your self-reflection process. To support this process, videos 2, 3, and 4 are accompanied by working sheets. Step 2 of the Virtual Intercultural Mentoring Program will be your personal notebook. It is meant to support your self-reflection process. By documenting your impressions and thoughts, you will deepen your understanding on the topic. We'd like to encourage you to be creative in your documentation and adapt it to your personal preferences. You can produce mind maps, drawings, collages, write stories, texts, lyrics, do comics. Do whatever supports your learning process. We will supply you with digital templates and guiding questions for your personal notebook. Step 3 are the intercultural peer group meetings. In 2 such meetings, you will deepen your knowledge by discussion and reflection in small intercultural teams. In the first meeting, you will discuss the contents of the videos and do communication exercises. In the second meeting, you will talk about your intercultural experiences during the virtual exchange. The intercultural environment of your group provides a perfect chance to analyze critical incidents from different cultural perspectives. The last and fourth step is a reflection session at the end of the semester. Here you will discuss your intercultural experiences in your virtual exchange class and summarize your intercultural learning process. We hope very much that our program will support your intercultural learning. We wish you a great intercultural experience in your virtual exchange class.